Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is the Real Estate Doc, and today we are going to talk about which home loan you should get when trying to buy a house. Okay, we're going to talk about three main ones: FHA, VA, and conventional loan. I'm going to start with a little bit of history, and then from there I'm going to go towards what loan, and hopefully you guys can pick which loan is best for you. I'm going to start with a little history first, because then you can understand why things are the way they are, okay? Back in the 1920s, one person's income can take care of a whole family. So we're talking about a family of about 4. So the wife can be at home, the husband comes home, kisses his wife on the cheek and says, "Honey, what did you make for dinner?" But that is not the case nowadays. Why is that? So when the Great Depression happened around 1929, people could not afford to pay their mortgage. Hell, they couldn't even afford to feed their family. So what happened when people couldn't afford to pay their mortgages? Banks ran out of money and they couldn't afford to keep giving out loans to get a home. So in 1929, people could not afford to pay their mortgages. The Great Depression happened because the economy went down, so banks couldn't afford to continue to give out mortgages, and so the economy went flatline. Don't forget, this is back in the day where people were getting mortgages that were only 3 to 5 years long. And so after that, after the 3 or 5 year mark, they were paying off their mortgages. It's not like now where people are doing 30-year mortgages. So what was happening? People were going to soup kitchens waiting for the economy to pick back up. So after people started looking at Washington, D.C. to see how this can be fixed, my boy, FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt, the President of the United States, rest in peace, he started things such as the Social Security, Fair Labor Standards Act, and the Federal Housing Administration, also known as FHA, which helped with loans and protected banks and lenders from giving out these loans. So with the FHA allowed people to give out loans more because it was backed by the government, so that if people defaulted on their loans, they knew that they were safe and that they would still get paid regardless as if they get paid by the people that were lending. So there was things like the mortgage insurance, which was included in this, so that people also paid a little bit more. What also it did was that it allowed people that couldn't afford loans to get the loans, because now you can do an extended one of 30 years instead of just a 3-year one, so only the middle class, the wealthy can get it. Now lower class families could also get the loans as well. So FHA down payment was usually about 3.5%. So even if you have low credit, you can also get the FHA loan. If you have a credit score of 650, 610, even 580, you can still qualify for an FHA loan. The only thing is that you have to get mortgage insurance with this, and this protects the lender when they're lending you the money. Now the stipulation with the FHA, and this is key to remember, is that you'll get a PMI, which is a mortgage insurance for that person lending. Now with the FHA, you're going to be paying it throughout the term of the loan. So what you do is you have the principal and interest, which is what every loan has, no matter what it is, and then you have the mortgage insurance as well, and taxes, which is another conversation. But the mortgage insurance protects the lender when they're giving you the money. So that's something you have to pay throughout the term of the FHA loan. The reason for the mortgage insurance is because of the low down payment that you're putting in. Now if you put down 20% in the loan, it is less likely that you have to put down a mortgage insurance, because the lender is less at risk if he's giving you the money. Now I know you're wondering, what if I don't want to do the insurance? Well, sorry, you have to do the insurance, because with that low down payment that you're doing, you have to pay that mortgage insurance throughout the term of the loan, except if you're doing conventional loan. Now if you're doing conventional loan, the conventional loan automatically drops once you pay off about 20% of what the loan is. Now if you're doing conventional loan, the mortgage insurance automatically drops off once you pay up to like 80% of what the loan is. Now with FHA, that's not going to be the case. Now here's a trick, and here's a trick with investors and what they don't tell you. Now you can do as many loans as possible, many loans as you want with conventional. You can get 20 conventional loans, it doesn't matter. But if you're doing an FHA loan, you can only do one throughout the lifetime. Now if I do an FHA loan just to get the house, I can refinance into a conventional loan and then get a conventional loan for the house, because I can do as many as I want. And that's the trick to investing. Get the FHA loan, then refinance into a conventional loan, and then you can buy another house in FHA loan, and then refinance a conventional loan and buy houses that way. The only thing is that your debt to income ratio has to show. So if you're making a lot of money through rents, You have to put that on your taxes because it's going to show that this is how much I'm making and I can afford to continue to buy houses. You're welcome. Now I'll say this though, with conventional loan, there's sometimes rules that come out of the wazoo. For example, I was trying to buy a multi-unit. The new rule came out where conventional loan, you have to put down 10% on a 2-unit place that I was trying to get. And I said 10%, why would I put down 10% when I have a whole FHA loan right there? So what did I do? The FHA loan that I already had, I refinanced out of into conventional, and then I purchased the house with an FHA loan. So that's a trick to building your portfolio, to get the conventional loan and buy multiple houses. Now there is a caveat. If your credit is low, conventional loan does give you a harder time for lower credit. For example, if I have a 520, God forbid, on my credit score and my friend over here has a 780, best believe he's going to get better terms and conditions, better interest rate, better everything over somebody that has a 580 because A, they want you to prove yourself to show that, hey, I am lending you a lot of money, I need you to pay me back. As for this guy that has been not having any issues with his credit, they trust him more to pay back his loan. And also as well, conventional loans, the down payment is a little bit higher than FHA loan. FHA, which may be 3.5%, conventional loans, usually the down payment's about 5%. But at the end of the day, it's a lot cheaper than going the FHA route. Now, VA loans are for the veterans. One thing they do not like fixer-uppers. So if you're trying to get a VA loan with a fixer-upper, they will give you, not even they will give you a hard time, they won't give you the loan. So with that, you can get a fixer-upper using a 203K loan with FHA or a conventional rehab loan. But with a VA loan, you cannot do a fixer-upper. Also, another thing you should note is that a VA loan, you have to cover the closing costs. They'll say, oh, we'll cover the down payment. Yes, they cover the down payment, but the down payment and the closing costs are two separate things. So if you're trying to get a house and you're using a VA loan, they do cover 100% of the down payment. As far as you had an honorable discharge or if you're still a veteran, they will cover the down payment, but it does not cover the closing costs. Just FYI. With this video, I hope that you kind of understand a little bit better of the 3 main types. There's obviously other loans that are out there. That's why I say go to a private lender so that you can find out, or you can talk to your real estate agent like me that asks questions about these loans and see which one is best for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, please subscribe. This gives me motivation to keep doing these videos, and it also gives me material as you guys comment and let me know what you guys want to know about real estate investing. Let me know, drop comments below.